This freedom is all about, the freedom to be yourself, love yourself, through your talent, follow your dream, and be accepted by everybody around you. That's the base of democracy, is the individual loving themselves and have this resilience to shut out all these manipulating, judging people, and get them out of their lives. And this is what this kind of freedom we really want and need in Norway. But we haven't had that freedom. We haven't had that freedom. Our country was supposed to be set free from the Nazists and the Germans, after the Second World War. But the thing is, in Norway, on the governmental level, we got instead these Stalinistic fascists, occupying our country on the political level, on the media level, and on the justice level, on the school level, where we have narcissists radicalizing its own people, manipulating its own people, undermining our democracy and our freedom. And this is really something that has, changed everything in Norway. And my fight against these subcultures. I'm not going to talk about myself today, but I know I created the original Norwegian welfare state because I knew these subcultures of evil had taken control over Norway. And I'm crushing this, I'm crushing this. And this is really something that gets out there into the world now through Norwegians' experience, through the World Championships in soccer, and the process that we've been through in Norway, through pandemics, through the war in Ukraine, through everything that has happened in the Middle East, and the relationship between Norway and the USA, and how all these subcultures of evil in Norway on the governmental level have, really exposed their evil and their manipulating strategies. And the Norwegian people has understood this. And this really culminates now into this World Championship in soccer in the USA, where the majority of Norwegians now not only hear my voice, but they really experience that the freedom of the USA, this is really the freedom we want in Norway. And this power of love and what this democracy is all about. And how bad things are in Norway. So this changes everything. And this is my leadership in Norway, of course. I've been fighting for this ever since I started in creating this welfare state from 2002, and worked as a representative, official representative, for about 15 years. Because before I was exposed back in 2015 for a conspiracy, because I created this talent empowering social welfare organization that really empowered talent and created this resilience within people to really follow their dream and securing our democracy and getting rid of all these narcissists in the Norwegian state and the political system in Norway connected to health, where all these narcissists hide to radicalize and exploit us, So Norway has really been bad. That's why Norway has the highest level of sick leave from work, and where people are, full of anxiety and fear, and they commit suicide even. As a result of this narcissistic tyranny in Norway, these politicians has created in Norway. But through this, process that Norway and the world has been through, and my leadership connected to, Donald Trump's leadership, through Volodymyr Zelensky's leadership, and through the development of the world, where socially intelligent people really understand what democracy is all about, and where lots of Western democracies in Europe have had narcissists on top levels radicalizing, And this is lots of issues connected to what do you call it in English? Refugees and everything. is because these people, these politicians, they use these radicalized refugees, to position them politically, and they undermine by creating these radicalized subcultures to position themselves. They undermine the democracy. In lots of Western democracies in Europe, that has been the problem, and Norway has been one of the worst countries in the world doing this. And I'm not going into all of this now, but this is what I've dedicated my life to: destroy these narcissistic subcultures, going all the way up in Norway, and I'm really getting there.